Ladies and gentlemen, it is finally over. Shohei Ohtani is signed with the Los Angeles Dodgers for a staggering 10-year, $700 million deal, thus putting the Blue Jays in quite the pickle. Because with Ohtani, and you can add Soto in this as well, the two big guys who could help bring the Jays out of the first round of the playoffs are off the board. And beyond them, there aren't many options that could be the big change this franchise needs, meaning the Jays have to act fast and initiate Plan B. So let's go over exactly what that could entail. First off, we need to assess their needs, that being left field, third base, and DH. In left field, there are a couple big name guys available in free agency, such as Cody Bellinger, who enjoyed a nice rebound season with the Cubs in 2023, where he hit over 300 with 26 home runs and an almost 900 OPS. He would immediately slide into the Jays' top half of the lineup and be that left-handed power bat that the Jays so desperately missed last season. However, there are two main drawbacks to acquiring him. The first, of course, being his health. From 2021 to 2022, he dealt with a shoulder problem that severely hurt his game and was a leading cause as to why he hit around the Mendoza line during this span. With the way he looked in 2023, it would be nice to be able to squash those thoughts that he may return back to his below-average ways, but it's still a little bit too soon to spend 9 figures on a player coming off one good season in the past 3. Another negative is no one knows his price. On Spotrac, he's projected to get 5 years, $110 million. That's not that expensive, and I would love for us to greenlight that deal. But then there are other places that have completely blown up his value, like MLB Trade Rumors, who project 12 years, $264 million. So let's just say it falls somewhere in the middle of that, around 8 years, $162, which is what Brandon Nimmo signed last offseason. And with the Jays' new renovations causing a spike in ticket prices, fans won't be happy unless they sign a star. Rodgers knows this and could be a big reason why the Jays may enter the Bellinger sweepstakes this offseason, because beyond him, there isn't much firepower left. Now moving on to third base, Jeimer Candelario was taken off the board recently, someone who the Jays were in on, making the market here even more thin. With that being said, Matt Chapman is still available, with both him and the Jays acknowledging a reunion could be possible. But for me, I see them going in a different direction and could opt to acquire a 1-year rental to allow one of Addison Barger, Orelvis Martinez, or Damiano Parmigiani to take over in 2025. One option is to acquire Brandon Drury. He would only cost around $7 million or so salary-wise if the Angels don't chip in, and wouldn't cost the farm to acquire. He has also blossomed into quite the player since leaving the Jays. Another guy that could be of service here is Isaac Paredes, a guy who hit 30 homers with almost 100 RBIs in 2023 and is under club control until 2028. He is, however, on the Rays, and trading with an interdivision rival is always a tough feat, especially when it is with a young player at the beginning of his career. However, he has been speculated in trade discussions earlier this offseason and is worth a shot to at the very least inquire about. And finally, that leaves us with DH. Here, there are some big names such as JD Martinez, who is speculated to go back to the Dodgers if not for the Ohtani signing. He would bring in a much-needed power bat into the lineup, but with him entering his age 36 season, it's safe to say a decline from him is fast approaching, and if it's next season, that would be a big blow for the Jays, who desperately need offense. Looking elsewhere for DH, there is Rhys Hoskins, a 25 homers, 75 plus RBI a year type of player that is recovering from an ACL surgery, thus limiting him to mainly the DH position. However, he could also help back up Vladdy at first base, similar to the role that Brandon Belt had in 2023. And finally, the guy I would want the most to sign here, Jorge Soler. In 2023, he hit 36 home runs with 75 RBIs and around an 850 OPS. He is your typical huge slugger, and that is precisely what the Jays should look for to bat behind Vladdy in the lineup. Another plus to Soler is his ability to play in one of the corner outfield spots, which would allow guys like George Springer, Vladdy, and one of the two catchers to also receive time in the DH position. To me, it is very likely the Jays front office makes at least one of these moves mentioned. And with Shohei off the board, a disgruntled fan base, and their jobs on the line, they need to act fast in order to make the best out of what is left this offseason. That wraps it up for this video, but before you go, I want to mention I started a brand new channel with topics about anything in the MLB, and if you love these videos, I'm sure you will enjoy this new channel too. So click on this little pop-up right here or go in the description to find the link and let me know what you think. Also, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more awesome Jays coverage all offseason long, and I'll see you in the next one.